You seen this video?
Let me ask you a question. If Jesus truly gives us an advantage, why doesn't it reflect in every part of our lives? At work, in business, in school, everywhere. If the gospel is good news, which it is, then people should look at us and say, ooh, I want some of what you have. The Bible tells us in Philippians chapter 1 verse 27 that we must live as citizens of heaven. That means the way you work, the way you create, the way you lead, the way you do anything, it should all reflect Christ. But too many believers are separating their lives into church on Sunday and then real world on Monday. But no, with Jesus, there's no divide. You are both a priest and a king. A priest carries the presence of God and a king carries authority. You're welcome to another episode of Word or World. See, the world says you have to choose. Be on fire for God, but slack in every other area of your life. Or be excellent in your work, but compromise your faith. But the word says you can do both. You must be on fire for God and still excel in every area of your life. Just like Daniel, like Joseph, like Jesus. That is the advantage that we have as Christians. Because honestly, I'm tired of seeing Christians bend to the tides of culture as though Jesus cannot help them transcend the cultural dominance of wherever they find themselves. As Christians, we must abide by these three things. Excellence, like Daniel, you must stand out because of the quality of your work. The Bible tells us that Daniel so distinguished himself. It didn't say that Daniel was distinguished or there was anything distinguishing about Daniel. He chose to distinguish himself, and you should do that too. Number 2 is integrity. You do not blend to culture. You must reign over it. And integrity also looks like staying true to God. Let what you say outside and what you do inside be the same. And finally, it is innovation. You must carry wisdom that solves the problems that others cannot solve. I promise you that God wants to give his children wisdom, creative ability. I once heard an intelligent man say that until you can unravel the genius that is Jesus, you can't unravel your own genius. So if you're a content creator always looking for inspiration, go to God. If you're hoping and praying for that next groundbreaking code, go to God. So as Christians, we're not going to be average anymore. We're not going to be blending in. We must show the world the supernatural edge that comes from knowing Jesus. So wherever God places you this week, in your office, in your business, in your art, in your studies, even on social media, I want you to remember this, that you are heaven's representative. Let people see your life and want your God. Because with Jesus, we don't just exist, we must reign.